Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for a max effort upper day, but a quick reminder for those of you who watch these videos, please remember to click like down below, be greatly appreciated. Alright, so benching today, I end up just getting 315, and I just wanted to test where my classic lifts are on this week, so tomorrow I'll test my squat, my conventional deadlift. And the topic has come up, some people are like, why is your benching down? It's like, well guys, because I'm cutting. When I was hitting those 355, 365 benches and stuff, I was heavier, holding a lot more water, holding some extra body fat. My bulk was probably a little more aggressive, and there were some other factors involved, some special supplements that had put water weight and stuff on me, and I don't have that extra water. I'm cutting, I'm in a deficit. So the benching is regressed a little, and I'm going to continue to cut, and I'm okay with that because right now body composition really needs to be the name of the game. If I really want to be competitive, no matter how I end up doing the weight classes, like if I want to end up doing the 198 later, I got to get a hell of a lot leaner to really be successful at it without the big water cuts. If I want to do the 220, I got to gain a lot of muscle, I've got to lose fat, I've got to fill it out. The issue that comes down to is the height thing in weight classes. I am 5'9", so to most of you, that's what most people call 6 foot, by the way. 5'11", 6 foot, most people is what they call 5'9". I'm actually 5'9" when measured with no shoes on in the doctor's office. Gives me a problem with weight classes. Hey, I'm competing against guys shorter than me. It sucks. Like I really, if I was in the open at my height, I should be in the 242, not the 220. A lot of your 242 world champions have been the 5'9", 5'10" range. Okay, it's just the name of the game, but I'm a little older, so I can get away with stuff differently, in the Masters 2 class. So bench is going to be a bit of a fight, and that's okay. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to get the bench up. I'm going to get to the 405 bench. I got to 365 on a close grip earlier this year when I was at my best. I think that's doable again. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of dedication, particularly because I'm going to have to do this leaner. But I'm going to get it done. Got clients who do it. I coach them. I have the knowledge. So we're just going to run with it, guys. But for now, I need to get leaner. I'm probably going to drop all the way down to about 210. I might drop a hair under. Then I will lean bulk back up. But it's going to have to be a lean bulk. Ideally, I'd like to walk around for the 220. I'd like to walk around at 225. Okay? But with a lot less fat than I have now. So we're going to have to get pretty cut. So what's my supplemental work look like today? This did 3 sets of 10 on the pause bench. It really wasn't 10, it was 8 to 9. The strength just wasn't there with the 225. You get 3 sets of 10, which tells us a lot because normally when I'm benching 350 to 365, I can do 3 sets of 10 on whatever variation I just did. All right, I also included my 30-degree incline. This lights my pecs up like crazy. But I felt nothing but chest. When I watched the bench, some part of it might say, is it triceps? You look where it's low, but it was chest, and I felt chest. I need to bring my pecs up for that wider grip benching. Doesn't mean I don't need to hammer the hell out of my triceps, though. So what do we do for triceps? JM presses. And I realize I've got to get really strong at the JM presses again. I've done all that tendon work for my tendons. You guys know based on my posts, I'm also using HGH to help with tendons right now. I'm older, get over it. People go, oh, I can't believe you'll do that. I'm about to be 46 years old in 3 weeks, all right? I don't care what you think about me cheating and having magical tendons. I don't care. See how that works? It's also what happens when you get older. The opinions of others matter less than you. I'd rather have healthy tendons and not have injuries and have people call me a cheater, and cry and bitch about it and still have healthy tendons. I would prefer that. Worry about yourself. So, JM presses. I need to get stronger at these. I went with a wider grip than I've been doing lately because I realized ultimately I move more weight this way. Right? I move more weight. And that's kind of the point, getting that tension on the triceps. And I noticed a difference. I got a nice good pump in that medial head of the tricep doing this. So we're going to run the JM presses. They're going to be a primary tricep exercise. To get the volume I wanted, because without the maxes, I really only did 5 sets for chest, and that counts as triceps and front delts. Triceps need, really, I feel, at least 10 sets, right? They have a much higher work capacity. You know, and they were talking about individual workouts. We have 2 upper days every week. So I did 5 sets of them, and I grabbed an extra rep on the last set. I managed to squeeze it out. So what else do we do? Well, we need upper back. We need grip, all that stuff. So seal rows. Also, bad news, there's a problem with the seal row bench that I ordered. They shipped me half of it, and then I got an email saying it's out of stock. And they refunded it, and I'm going to have to call them and get them to refund the whole thing. They only refunded part of it because they're like, well, we shipped you part of it, so we're charging you for part. Like, no. Automated system did that. I'm going to have to deal with that after Thanksgiving. You know what, I guess if that's it's going to be that way, because I'm not going to spend $1,500 for a seal row bench at this point. I have limited space in here too in the garage. I've made good use of it, but I don't have a lot more space. I'm just going to stick with the way I've been doing it. It works great. It works fine. I can use my couple different bars to make it work. So we'll just run with that. And I think I still want to do some pull-ups, and I think that's going to be wise. So I'm thinking lower body days, I'll throw in some pull-ups so that we'll get 12 total sets of pulls every week that aren't deadlifts. So it'll give me 6 sets of rows, 6 sets of pull-ups. That'll put me at 12. It's probably what I'm going to do. I'll probably mess more with the neutral grip pull-ups though, and do those on the lower body days, and I'll do a lot of traction stuff. All right, so to finish up for my last 2 movements, we did 3, technically 4 big exercises. We count the JM presses as a multi-joint, and I do. Did a couple of single joint movements, and I supersetted them at the end. I did lateral raises, and I did my standing curls. You know, so the topic comes up with the curls, and I've said before, if I'm going to do anything that's a supine grip, I really want it to be something that gives me a stretch at the bottom, but also has a low risk of overuse. So things like preacher curls are out. But the standing curls, we lengthen the bicep effectively because we can get a little lower down than the barbell. Okay? I'm forced to use a lighter weight because of it. So again, it becomes just a true bodybuilding type movement at that point. And I need more biceps. More biceps will help my bench press, right? It'll help me look more impressive as I get leaner. Same thing with the lateral raises. Laterals should handle some of the stabilizers and stuff for the bench. It does help work the front delt, works the upper traps. You know, things that we do need for the bench, but it'll also, again, still kind of that, getting that look. And I think as I continue to get leaner, if I want my outreach to grow, I probably need to do some of that. You know, even though it is about powerlifting and strength, and I'm in my 40s, late 40s now, it's not going to hurt my outreach to do those things. As I'm cutting, I might as well. But they both will still carry over to the bench because all upper body muscle, including those, still matters for stabilization, for kind of squish at the bottom of the bench, things like that. So I'm going to continue to do them. So I hope it has been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.